Okay, and the GM. So let's do this. Let's go small to big, and we'll do some measurements real quickly. So the PM looks like this. And if we go long ways, it looks like it's right at 11. So can I tell you, that's not too shabby for a small bag. And then height-wise, it's 7. And then width-wise, it's just a tad over 3, so we'll just say 3. And then the strap drop, it's right at 6. In the earlier video, I was like, I think it might be 7, probably 6, and I went, maybe it's 5. It was 6, right in the middle. So those are really good dimensions. So we said what, 11, and then what was it? 11 and 7 with a 6 strap drop with 3 this way. That's pretty good. And then because I don't remember now, let's figure out what this one is. Ooh, this is the one I'm using, by the way. It's a little bit heavier than I expected when I picked it up. Now this actually, you'll notice that as they get bigger, they get smaller this way and then taller, right? So this one is 9 by 8 by 4, and then the strap drop is right at 10. So this is such a lovely bag. Now let's see. Now of course, now this one's going to be taller and wider than all of them because it's the big one. So here we're back to 11, and we have 12, and then 4, and the strap drop is almost 11. So that's wonderful. So here is, I know that you guys kind of saw them back there. Here is the GM and the MM together, and you'll see, just kind of hangs over a little bit. Here's what it looks at from the bottom. That kind of helps you, I think, a little bit more. And then here's what it looks like from the top. Now these two, let me take the stuff out of here. Guys, I'm having a hot flash down here. It's way too hot. If you have cold weather right now, please help, send it to Florida. Hurry, hurry. So let me get everything out of it. Okay, now this bag, and I know that I've showed you guys before, big space, the older phone pocket, zipper on the side. Now that really matches the same thing as the GM. When you open it up, big stuffed space. Let me take it out. Too funny. See, I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to be doing. There we go, big space, and then that. Sorry guys, my front alarm just went off, and that kind of freaks me out a little bit. So it's doing its thing. I think when I laughed, it probably picked up the sound. So there we have that, a zipper on the inside. Looks exactly the same. When it changes, it goes to the PM, and this is the one that doesn't have the zipper. It has the flap, and it still has the zipper, but it doesn't have a place for the cell phone, which is fine. You know, we've all kind of outgrown the cell phone, and it's, you know, quite smaller. Now, we've done the test between the bigger and the medium. Let's kind of check it out against the medium and the small. So you can tell that from the medium to small, the small is just a little bit longer. Let's pull this up so you can kind of, let's pull these both up so we can kind of see here. So just a little bit longer, you can tell, right? Here's what they look like from the bottom. You can kind of see. And then here's what it looks like from the top. Now let me get rid of these. So it looks like from the top, and that's because you got your little flip, and then there's your zip. Here's what it looks like from the side. Now, let's pick them up here at the handles. So you can tell that there is a significant difference in strap drop on these two, right? So I'm going to say this is a great little evening bag. This is a great little, you know, quick, or it can be a daily bag as long as you're not carrying anything too punchy. But if you're really wanting to carry a lot more items, of course, definitely you're always going to take the bigger one. So here is what it looks like. This is actually kind of fascinating. So we've got one that's not long at all, just a little bit, quite a bit of difference between the MM and the PM. And then there's, you know, there's a visible difference between the MM and the GM. That's kind of impressive. Here's what it looks like from the side. Can you guys see that? Get that up as far as I can there. Whoops. There we go. That's really impressive. And then from the front. Very, very cool. I am tickled pink to have this family here with me. I think it's the first grouping of Louis Vuitton that I ever felt that I had to have them all. Like, I have the Neverfull MM and the GM, and I've wanted for a long time to try the PM, but I've never had a desire like to, well, I sold my first GM and I got back a GM because I thought, wow, I think I might need it. And then I'm going to be selling it again, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that I tend to gravitate towards smaller bags, and the GM is too big to carry for me on the daily rounds, but it's a little too small to pack like a weekender, right? So, you know, with that, I'm going to go ahead and let's put the things that were in the MM in this cute little PM. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, I didn't really have that much in it, by the way. So I've got my handy dandy, this is the Michael Kors passport holder, and you can tell I've got it kind of full, and I'm just gonna put it right down in here, and that's how that's gonna go in. And then I have the mini pochette, which is one of the limited editions, and I'm going to take her and I'm going to just kind of place it right beside there, so you can kind of see that, right? And then I'm going to take this. I cannot stress enough, I know that every time I pick this up these words come out of my mouth. If you haven't gotten the 6-key holder and you haven't really taken the plunge into doing something with Louis Vuitton and you think you might, this is your key, no pun intended, to happiness. It's such a wonderful thing. I will open it once again just to kind of show you. It's a fantastic thing. And I use this more often and more often. It's getting a little more flexible in there. I throw a couple of credit cards in there, and I just take off with this when I just need something extremely small. But with that, I'm just going to place this right down here. You know, and this isn't going to hold the world. There is room for a little bit more. I wouldn't fill this one too awfully full, but this holds the bare necessities, right? And I'm just going to flip this right over, and it's going to do its finding and maybe not find. Oh, there it is. I had it up. I had it down too far. Automatic snaps. And I'm off to go have some fun. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that this was a good review between the 3 bags. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thumbs down if you didn't. That's really okay. Leave me some comments. Let me know. Do you have any questions about it? Do you have any questions about other trios like the Neverfulls, or you know, old ones like the Hampstead, which I'm going to break out in just a couple of days. I have completed a couple of videos for the sale, and I'm going to try my best to upload those tonight or early tomorrow morning. So hopefully when you're seeing this, you will already be aware of the sale itself. I do apologize. I'm still, not that I'm even struggling. I've been doing a rollout at work, and with project management, sometimes you just don't have a lot of time. So I really apologize, because here I am doing a video, but not working on that site. So I think that we can do what we need to do on these videos, and if you're interested in any of them, just let me know and we'll handle it via PayPal. Life will be good, my friends. In the meantime, please be kind to each other and be safe, and throw kindness around like confetti. I will talk to you very soon. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.